Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Startup Company. Look at that, everybody's got a fancy desk. They're all fancy desks, except these two, which still don't have employees. I don't know why I haven't filled those desks yet. But I kind of, I don't really need to hire, maybe I need to hire more of these stupid graphics people. How many graphics people do we need? Apparently more than we have. But then again, we have a ton of interface modules. So maybe I don't need quite so many of those. Um, no, we still need more graphics people because yeah, wow. All right. Uh, yeah, you're doing these things, aren't you? Why don't you stop doing those and try just do one of those for now. You're gonna stop doing those, and you'll do one of those for now, and you're gonna stop doing. Actually, why don't you continue doing those? Because we do need to have somebody doing those for a little while. Yeah, actually, no, you can work on improving something for a change. Why don't you? We're not really using our chat system yet or our image upload. Yeah, I mean, continuing to improve our landing page is not a bad idea. So you know what? Do it. Let's do it. And the rest of you guys I'm going to leave alone. And you know what? We are going to hire more graphics people. I don't know why we can't seem to keep, or designers, can't seem to keep enough good designers around, but you know, that's okay. We'll be fine. So we've got 37 hours, so we want to do this one first. Especially now because we're down to 22 hours. Still no applicants for that designer position, huh? There we go. 1 delivery. And 2 deliveries. Very nice. Alright, a couple of idle people over here. So, work on doing some improvements, why don't you? We are working on improving this landing page already, so let's do it some more. And you know what? You can work on improving. We can have a bunch of people working on the same thing, can't we? I don't see why not. I mean, it's going to burn through all of our modules, but that's not really terrible either. I do have well, we're going to need them. You know what? Just don't worry about it until we start running out of stuff. We'll be fine. It cost a lot of money to do those upgrades, but we still have plenty of cash. $450,000. I mean, it's a long way to get to where we can upgrade to the next, you know what I'm saying, the next building type. But do we really need to? I mean, I don't know that I really need a bunch more employees. Accept and deliver. Speaking of, we haven't had one applicant for the, That's kind of a surprise. But, you know, I guess we have a lot of graphic designers. It might be hard to bring in more. So, no candidates at all. Really weird. This $10,000 down the drain. But then $10,000 is nothing for a company like ours. We might have enough firewalls at this point. Our server is getting pretty full with our 25 consecutive users. There we go. Let's add an instance there. So now we need virtual hardware to add another instance. I'm not really worried about it, but we'll go ahead and switch you off after you're done with this task, just so we can have a better balance on that. There we go. Great. Work on that for a while, please. Over here, there's a contract awaiting our attention and awaiting our refusal is what I would say. All right, so you're already missing requirements here. Front-end modules. Front-end modules are missing interface modules, so you can work on that. You're missing a requirement. Same thing, front-end modules. Now, we probably don't have a ton of UI components. I think that was something that we had run out of recently, but we actually have a bunch piled up again. So I guess you can work on some front-end modules too, but we can't just do that for everybody. So you're going to need to, you know what, why don't you go back to those interface? Well, we still have a lot of those. Let's go, you go back to back-end modules. That'll work. And we're going to run out of something here before too long, I have no doubt. But, oh, look at that, 400% raw talent. I'm going to, so if I want to have you move from one desk to the, there we go. No, that's, oh, well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's move your workstation. We'll move these workstations. I guess that's easier than having you change desks. All right, so for crying out loud, you move there, and you move there. There we go. And then you up here, and this desk right there, and that's our new employee, Kyle Vasquez. You work on those, please, Kyle. Going to upgrade your desk. Great. So we just need one more employee. That's all we can bring in. I guess I need to give you a manager. I was thinking about bringing in additional managers, but yeah. I mean, it would be nice if every manager only had to manage 3 or 4 employees. I feel like we would get a huge boost in our productivity, but we are pretty productive already. We have people with 1,000% productivity, so you know that's pretty good, I would say. High urgency, great. I'll take it. Bye. Hi, bye. There's another rhyme. It's terrible. Terrible rhyme, to be honest. Alan Burke. Alan, are you my final employee? You know what? Sure, why not? Just to get it over with. I'll take you. Select. You can do graphics components. Sure, why not? And I will assign you to just some manager who's only managing 4 people, huh? How about this one? Stranger, manager. There we go. All good to go. Very nice. Up to 33 users on Sean Talk. Hello, users. Glad you're having fun talking on Sean Talk. Gonna accept that. If you've enjoyed Sean Talk, leave a comment. Wait, that's the social media site, so I should hope you're leaving comments. I don't know if we've invented like functionality yet. Oh, it's probably in the future. $170 worth of revenue. Almost covers its cost. Don't we have to pay $200 a day for that new server that we put in? Something like that. But sounds like a bubble bath in there with all that pop 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 sounding. That's very funny. You're welcome. If you'd like to use that on your own Let's Play channel, send me an email and I'll let you know the usage fees for that joke. They're very reasonable. No, I don't want to cancel it, you dummy. I want to accept it. Why would I cancel it when I'm ready to deliver it? $500,000. It's not like it's the first time that we've hit that mark, but it's the most recent time that we've hit that mark, I think is safe to say. Let's respond to this contract. We're out of UI components again. Where are all those UI components going? I would guess to our front end modules. So we are going to need more UI components. And it's a bummer. That mostly just means I need to find somebody over here we've got too much of whatever they're doing. Semantic database network. I don't even think we have anybody working on semantic components. And we don't even have anybody working on database components anymore either. It shows how many of those that we use. So I guess this person is going to stop working on network and they'll start working on UI. There we go. Confirm. Search algorithms? Are we working on search algorithm components? That doesn't sound like something we would really use a lot of. So why don't you stop and you can switch over to UI components as well. All right, you're awaiting instructions here. Except we need plenty of UI components. We have 41 hours, we have 47 hours. And of course, it's time for everybody to go home. We'll lose like 9 hours on our projects, but you know what? I think we're still going to manage to get them done. However, with these people all building their nonsense that they're building, we're not going to get ahead on those UI components, not fast enough to meet the tasks that are required by our contracts. Yeah, that was the sentence I meant to say from the very beginning. The cadence was just for fun. I was having fun for an hour. That was, first off, wasn't an hour, but that was kind of a reference to my brother and me there. Kind of. No, not my brother and me. Sawbones, which is hosted by one of the McElroy brothers from my brother and me. A couple of great podcasts. If you guys are looking for podcast recommendations while I click all these buttons, there, you've gotten them. Stop complaining. All right, 2 contracts delivered. Look at all those idle. Yep, you guys should be used to it. You're searching for. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought I had to worry about that. All right, switch to that, please. Great. We've got a lot of everything being made, so no need to feel concerned. Just get a nice yawn in there because I'm tired. Probably gonna take a nap after I'm done with this episode. Feeling lots better, so like I'm not needing to take a nap because I'm sick or anything. I mean, you can probably hear my voice that it's still a little scratchy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record. I wanted to record like 6 or 8 episodes today so I could get caught up. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do that because this is only my 2nd episode and my throat's starting to hurt again, and I don't want to push it. But I'll record a few episodes, so we shouldn't have to have any breaks in our distribution. I keep saying "our," but that's because they belong to you guys, the fans. It is me by myself. All the effort I put in here. I live alone. My cat doesn't help me out much. He hasn't even, I mean, I shouldn't complain. He hasn't even been crying in the background lately. So, yeah, I just get caught up talking and saying whatever comes to mind, and you know how that is. All right. Let's there we go. If we can pop in on these guys and we can see what we have. So we have plenty of blueprint components. I'm going to switch one of our blueprint people over to probably wireframes again. And that means I can set a couple of these guys up doing these bad boys. And if we look over here, we have plenty of network and back-end components. So I can set up there we are. Need to turn them onto auto repeat again, I guess. You never stopped. So you're doing that one. UI components and interface modules sounds good. Can I get back to improving again? We were working on our landing page. You know what? I'm going to switch that landing page out. Hosting, nope, infrastructure. Landing page. Let's go with the one that has 22% efficiency. Need to work on some of these other things. You know what? Let's work on our login system. Get that up a little bit. So we have improving login system efficiency. And, oh, I guess that's it. All right. Here you're awaiting a declination. And I think I can leave everybody go. Oh, here we go. You're going to improve something. You're going to improve our login system quality. Sounds good to me. Plenty of stuff for you to work with. You're idle because I was going to switch you to wireframe components. You're awaiting response. Boom, boom. You as well. Respond to contract. No, thank you. Look at her busting through those front end modules. Like she's an expert. Oh yeah, baby. But actually, none of them are experts. $600,000. Some good money. Another email. It's just like some stock dumb stuff. I'll get rid of those emails real quick. Doesn't look like any delays or problems. Keeping up on all of our requirements. None of these type of things are getting low at all. That's great. Very good. Look at those blueprint components. They're coming out fast and furious. There we go. Respond to that contract. I'll take it. Yes. No. Cancel. Deliver, please. Thank you. Keep trying. I'm so excited. I keep trying to cancel the contract rather than deliver it. Still no waiting. Great. A bunch of improvements coming through. Low urgency is no urgency. Let's jump start. Up to $220 a day in revenue. That's good. That means that we're pretty much breaking even on Sean Talk now because of the costs needing to be covered. Probably making a $20 profit or something. I guess it doesn't come close to covering the cost of the staff needed to maintain it. But let's not think about that. Contracts are covering those costs, honestly. Oh yeah. We're running short on network components again. So, probably running a little long on encryption components. So let's switch. Once you're done, I don't know why I didn't switch that person, but you know, whatever. There we are. Network components, please. Thank you. Over here. Oh, guess what we need? And for this one, probably the same thing. Ah, but we can deliver this one. Let's go ahead and deliver that. Ka-ching. One. Oh, something is going to be using up our network components too. I think it's these backend modules. Yeah. You haven't started one yet. So if I were to have you do some improving. Yeah. Ah, we're almost out of authentication modules. Database. Oh, you know what? Let's make some authentication modules then. Why don't you? Very good. All right, and you are working on backend modules as well. So, file system components. How do we not have any file system? Oh, is that like an advanced thing or something? All right, you know what? You can do these two. I don't really care. Great. Hey, and we didn't have to skip that day at all. Not that we really ever have to do anything, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh. 4, 3, 4, 3, 5. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3. All right. Once again, network components are needed. You're missing requirements. Those missing requirements. Oh, network components. I'm so shocked. Let's improve our login system. We still need those authentication modules. Well, can I improve something else then? I don't really have many of those things either. Sharing functionality? There you go. That'll do. Improve that for a while. I don't even think we're using that yet, but sounds like Mars attacks. That'd be hilarious to change the completed sound to that Mars attacks alien sound. Also, for everybody who's everybody who's listening, you're welcome. But I did that in your ear like that. Okay, I don't know why I almost skipped that one out. $730,000. Ka-ching. We have a lot of money. I should give everybody a raise. Promote everybody to medium. Whatever. Or expert difficulty. Expert ability. Words. Maybe soon. That'd be a good between episodes task, so you guys don't have to sit and watch that because it's very repetitive and boring. And a game that's never repetitive and boring. Oh my gosh, this game? No way. It's always exciting and fresh and new. Every time you click a button, it's a different challenge. It's a fun game. And I think you guys agree because lots of people are watching, getting good viewer numbers for a series that's going well. And really impressed at the increased depth in this game from the first couple of episodes we played when the game was just released. Like, we would get this far, we would have been done. Like, there would have been nothing new under the sun for us. And here, I feel like there's still a lot to explore and a lot for us to discover. And I mean, I feel like we're barely scratching the surface of the thing. You know what I mean? Sean talk. Oh, we're up to 42 online users as well. Real nice. So yeah, another really interesting story for you guys. All right, our login system. So let's everybody who's improving stuff, let's just have them stop, so we can start moving things, or you know what I mean, like activating new things, and then we'll start them back up here as soon as we make those changes. There we go. Great. Okay, so infrastructure. So we're still using the best landing page. Update our login system, and we have the best comment functionality on the market currently. Oh, we actually haven't made our sharing functionality really any better. So let's continue working on that for a little while. Sharing functionality, huh? Sharing functionality, efficiency. Uh-oh, running low on backend modules. Backend modules. And you can work on sharing functionality and quality, which will be all right. But we definitely are going to need those backend modules before we can get too far with that. And hey, look at that. What else we need? More backend modules. Why don't you work on backend modules too, my friend? Hopefully we don't run out of... Oh, you were working on the improving something or other, weren't you? And then it stopped because I had you do something else. Well, now we're desperately in need of backend modules, so it's probably for the best. Yeah, we need them for this too. High urgency, I accept. Perhaps foolishly, but I am kind of foolish sometimes, so we're going to turn you to, I said turn you to auto repeat, thank you. And we're going to unpause it. And we have 41 hours, there we go. I don't think I need to worry about that we only have 50 hours left because I was able to deliver it while we still had 50 hours left. Looking at this screen, getting very close to vacation time for everybody. I think I'll squeeze one more day out of them before sending them all on vacation, but they're gonna start getting unhappy before too long. And we're starting to run out of components again. So that might, oh, look at this. We have completed Qt Framework 3.0. Really neat, which I think if we switch over to that, let's find out. So if we go to, no, infrastructure, right? Oh, I could have swore I changed from, oh, I did, 1.0. Oh. Huh. Oh, well, that's why it didn't make sense. So they have their decimal point wrong. So that's a bug. If we go to frameworks. Oh, 0.1, it's not a bug. I mean, it's a, yeah, it's just presented poorly. It should be 0.10, so it stays in the same format as all the others. Well, that's too bad. But you know what? We're still going to switch over to it. I don't care. We researched it. So let's make that switch. And we're going to find out when we come back tomorrow how well that's worked out. But for now, that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this episode, click that like button. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And thank you so much. I will see you again real soon. Bye.